Okay, meaning JavaScript. JavaScript is a computer program and it writes in a different language. Um, it controls a web page that runs all the pages in your web. It controls your websites, all the backgrounds. Um, uh, Structures of a JavaScript program. Unlike other additional programs, the JavaScript will take you multiple levels to take a program into the console. Okay. Syntax includes a lot of symbols, path finds. It combines the symbols and words to create a working program together. Comments programs use comments to make it to easier for other programmers to read and understand your code. Okay, chapter 2. Um, in JavaScript, there are basic data handling, numbers, strings, bulletins. Numbers are used to replace, for example, okay. Strings are used to replace a text. Your name can be repeated as a string in JavaScript as can your address. Okay. Numbers and operators. Numbers are basically your addition, subtraction, well, one, two, three. Operators are your addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division to calculate. They use the symbols. Um, and it works just how ordinary math works, so it takes the order of operations. Variables. Variables. JavaScript gives names to variables. You can think of a variable as a box that you can fit one thing in. You put something else in it, the first thing goes away. To create a variable, the keyword is var and then the name of your variable. Naming variables you have to be careful naming variables because it's easy to misspell them. If you just get a capitalized wrong, the JavaScript interrupt and won't know what you mean. For example, if you okay, um, a camel is you have to have the first of your syntax name is lowercase, and then the next word will be uppercase letters. Increments and decrements. As a programmer, you'll often need to increase and decrease the value of the variables counting by numbers. So Increment is plus plus, which adds it or minuses it, and that's also decrement. Decrement is minusing it. Um, plus equals um, plus equals minus equals are, we start out with a variable called x to set the 10 when we are assigned x to 5 to become x, because you know JavaScript gives you an easier way to increase or decrease a variable by a certain amount with, okay. Strings in JavaScript, as most programming game engine languages, are a certain of characters which you can include letters, numbers, punctuation, and spaces. We put strings between quotations so JavaScript knows they they where they start and end. Joining scripts. As you just saw, you can join using option, the plus option for your string, but the result is very different from using the option with numbers. Finding the length of strings. To get the length of a string, just add dot length to the end of it. Getting a single character for a string. Sometimes you want to get a simple character from a string. For example, okay, to get a character from a string possession, the string using square brackets, just take the string or variable counted into the string and put that number in of the characters you want in a, a part of a square bracket at the end. To cut a piece of a string of a big string, you can use slice. To use slice, put a period after a string or a variable by following the word slice and open and close parentheses. Changing strings to all capitals or all lowercase. If you have some text that you just want to shout out, try using two uppercase or to turn all of them to uppercase letters. Or if you want them lowercase, use um, two two lowercase. And it's very simple, value of each other, true or false. Booleans, so booleans are true or false. Operators just use as combined numbers with mathematical expressions. You can combine booleans, value booleans operators. When you combine, okay, in reading out loud, people can call it and, which makes them, which makes a false come out. or will make a true come out. Not changes a false to a true. Bollinger's value can be used to answer questions about numbers that have a simple yes or no answer. Greater than, you can have more than operators, and less than. Less than means it's opposite, so it's smaller than the other option. Equals to means they're both equal to. You get three equal signs, which means equals to. Undefined and null. The two values that don't fit any parentheses. They are called undefined and null. They are both used to mean nothing, but in simply different very ways. Okay, that is it.